Morning. Happy last day of corn planting, I think. That's the goal anyways. That I had for this farm at the farm. It's a little ways off, only about 4 to 5 bags short, so BJ is actually going to help me get to that place. It's kind of some treacherous terrain to cross. He's going to flag for me. I'm just having him bring 5 bags, drop them on by the field, and I'll switch hybrids when we run out. Here we go. If we could just fly there, it would only take like a mile or probably about 3 miles over the hill. It's over that hill right there though. So we got about a 15-minute drive probably. We'll time it. Here we got a very busy 2-lane highway. Very narrow right through here. We got guardrails behind me, especially on each side of the road, and then a bank and a ditch. So one of my least favorite spots to bring tractors actually. Right through here. One thing you gotta watch when turning left in a tractor, make sure people aren't coming around passing you. So I'm watching my mirror. I've got traffic coming, so usually I would take up both lanes, but with traffic coming I cannot. And this is kind of a wide implement and a tight turn. But no problem there. Definitely a little tight. But we made it. Got another tight area. BJ said I'm about to meet a truck here, so this ought to be fun. Ah, yes, there it is. Perfect. Absolutely nowhere to go. He did pull over for me, but there's a little bit of a wide spot here, so I stopped here. So in the combine, that would have been, well, I guess the combine now is narrower. It's actually about the same width as this tractor, but combines with duals, this is a no-go zone. You go up to the end of this guardrail and you block the road because there's just not enough room. Anybody else farm amongst the tight, small township and county roads? I see these people out west on YouTube driving everywhere with their heads on. Not possible here. Barely go everywhere with a folding head. Some of these roads are just too small. These are 2-lane at least. The road that our home farm is on is about 15 feet wide. So moves like this is why we keep these Midland radios in here. They really do help whenever you got a flagger ahead of you. Now you can do it without a flagger, but it is nice to know as the guy sitting in the seat that, hey, you're about to meet a semi. You better hunt a spot to hide. We used to carry CBs in the tractors, and well, pretty much all of them were garbage. They never would work very well. Now that said, we're not radio tuners. I'm not claiming that I know anything about CBs, but half the time you can barely talk to someone 100 feet away from you. Now we gotta go up a goat path. Try not to wreck that planter. Now we should be fine, but I definitely seen Dad get too far over that way one time and just about send the sprayer over that hillside, which would have been catastrophic. I mean, that would have been terrible. I believe one year we were also widening this road and we got a dump truck stuck right about here. And we're planting 4 more fields. Grand total of 71 acres. I believe that's all we got left. So this is no-till ground. It is a little bit harder. Really like these road cleaners though, because I can control how much I want them to push stuff out of the way from right here. The Reveal road cleaners, really like those. Like they're doing a good job of moving all the trash out of the way but not gouging. Must be here, Dad and BJ. But anyways, I feel like it's easier to do that in no-till because you're not moving dirt, you're just moving trash, but they're doing a good job. Don't rub, we're rubbing. and we're still rubbing. It's one of my main complaints with this planter is it doesn't lift as high as our John Deere planter. Like the units themselves are a little closer to the ground than I would prefer them be. But most people probably aren't farming through stuff like this with a 60-foot planter. Okay, now we got to put some bags in. Definitely getting a little bit of sprinkling going on. Hopefully that does not last, because we have roughly 40 acres. Not even that, I think we have 37, but I got to run back to the shop, get more of this seed, and it's in 3 fields, so not the quickest. 27 acres. Guess we better get on the road. Now we do have to run to the shop. I have 1.5 units of seed. That will not plant 27 acres. I think I need to get like 11 or 13, I can't remember offhand, something like that, bags. We'll get those and head to that field, and hopefully it won't be too long. Man, I did not show you guys how long it took to get here. I think we left the shop at 9:15, 9:21. So start to finish, almost 2 hours. So coming back, I'm having a lot of trouble with this turn. I just definitely didn't run over that guardrail right there. That didn't happen. But very tight. I'm gonna have to call the neighbor. I just backed into his field to get a straighter shot because I could not make that turn. Not even close. Looks like I need 10 bags loaded up. Probably, let's see, I got one. I need 11 units. And I've got 1.5 already in there. So I'm probably gonna put 9 units in, take 2 bags with me to finish. I want to try to get this planter as empty as possible because this is the last of the corn. That is not enough to finish. But with that and that, it is. I want to get both boxes empty. So that's why we're going to pretty much hand feed the last 2 bags. Not hand feed, but one box might be fuller than the other, so we'll have to put a little bit over there, stuff like that. All right, let's roll. We are going up the mountain, and we are slipping a little bit, getting a little bit of slippage. It's a sandy hill, so kind of to be expected. But the dubs are digging. So I like the LSWs. They really are not the greatest tire for digging though. That's been kind of one of my worries, is they float so well. If you need to sit there and dig down, I don't know that they're going to be the tire for that job. So I don't know how well that they would pull like a tile plow. We never got to find out yet. So we just ran out in one of the seed boxes, which is kind of what I figured. So we're going to go back and shuffle some seed. Only a couple more passes, so we're going to use 1 bag. See if this will work. It is almost 2 o'clock. Lunch is served, Dad, thanks. Now, I didn't think I was going to eat lunch. I figured I was going to eat some crackers and this beef jerky stick I got here, but Dad asked if I'd like a sandwich. Yes, I would. We're gonna make it. That's it right there. Just gotta fill that in where we ran out, and that'll be it for corn planting for 2024. Now, providing we don't get some kind of terrible weather event. Come on, don't run out of seed yet. We are very empty. Yeah, we just ran out in that row. That might just have to suffice, because I have not breaking open a new bag for a couple 100 feet on one row. We're done. That's it. Planting's over. Corn planting. I think BJ is in the bean planter. Dad is putting 28 on the corn ground that I've just planted in the last few days. So I'm gonna go either work some ground or run the roller or something. Figure something out. Chance of rain is pretty much diminished. Hopefully we get some rain sometime in the next couple days, because I and several others around here have planted corn in less than great conditions. So want to get a little bit of rain the next few days to make sure that corn gets out of the ground. Let's get folded up and head out of here.